Okay, guys. Well, first of all, hey, girl. Second of all, we are here for Moments with Maui with my Buki,
Hey.
Nzinga Imani. You all know Nzinga for being all over your television screen and your internet. And so we're just here to have a conversation about what she has going on, what's coming up next, when the seasons are dropping. And most of all, Nzinga is re energizing her music career. And so I'm
Yay.
excited to talk about that. Hello,
Absolutely.
beautiful. How are
Hey,
ya?
I'm wonderful. It's so good to see you and be here with you.
Mhm,
We
mhm.
done known each other for a
So
minute, y'all.
yes, we we've been here.
Locked in.
So yeah, so let's start since we're talking about our friendship and how long we've been knowing each other. For those of you who don't know, Nzinga has been a part of the Lifestyle Honors family for a long time. She's been a personal friend of mine for a long time. I have really watched you grow. I'm so proud of you.
Thank you.
She's modeled in the show several times. We honored her because she is a beautiful, brilliant Black woman. And she has hosted for us a couple of times. Like we were just sitting here chatting about her family. You know,
Yes.
I don't just work with people. Like I hoard dope Black women, and so
Mm.
Nzig is a dope Black woman. I know her family. I know her nephew. I asked about her mama.
Mm-hmm.
So what's up?
Nothing much, just working, getting ready for this press tour with Zatima. Season 4 is coming out, and it's a big one. It's a good one, and I definitely wanted to just have myself more out there so we can talk about the things because some things are gonna shift when this season comes out.
I love me
Yeah.
some Zatima. Like I was so excited about the spinoff.
Mhm.
I'm gonna be honest with you. It's so many episodes and so much stuff going on with sisters.
Mhm.
Like it was kind of messing with my ADD. So I was so glad for the Zatima spinoff. And I was definitely glad because it gave you an opportunity to shine a whole lot more. And so what can we look forward to? You got no tea for us?
Ooh, I mean, we know that Fatima is pregnant. So, but we know that whenever there's any kind of glimmer of hope in the universe, there's always something that's going to be going on because she has a lot of turmoil going on this time. We have a lot of people that you have to watch out for. We have this new character
Now Zach
introduced.
mad about the baby, the other baby.
Man, and granted, we didn't know about that ending when we were filming Zatima.
Oh, really?
So we're learning things from the other show as well. So it always makes it interesting. I love working with them, and I'm excited for you guys to see the change in the characters. You get to see me and Zach be a lot more friendly this season because
Good.
y'all y'all was sick of me.
Baby, y'all was sick. We were sick of you, and Zach was too.
But I don't get it because I feel like Angela has always been a good friend through and through to Fatima. Now she might not have always been Team Zatima, but she's always been a good friend to.
But you know that's how friendships work.
Exactly.
Like you gotta look out for your girl first and foremost. I tell people all the time, I don't like being friends with couples. Like I'll be friendly with your man, but it ain't all that for me because as soon as my friend don't like you, I don't like you either.
Yeah, as it should be. And I feel like for a lot of the time, people felt like they'd seen Fatima's and Zach's relationship develop. So they're like, why this friend got so much smoke? But you have to think, I just met this man. He got baby mama drama. The feds is after him. It's so many things. And I got my good friend who's a lawyer, who's educated, who's so demure. Yeah, just fine and bad. And I'm like, you over here with this convict friend and I don't get it. And that was just the reality. That's where Angela had to come from. But now they're locked in. They got a baby on the way. So my interaction with him is a lot different. It's all about Fatima. Absolutely.
Okay. Question: when is the season dropping? Or can you tell us?
September 11th.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Right around the corner.
Yes.
I'm ready. I am ready.
Same.
Am ready.
I've been counting down the days.
Listen, I cannot wait. How is that though? Do you watch it back when we watch it back?
Oh, you mean like do I see it before you guys?
Yeah, but do you watch it when we're watching it?
While you guys are watching it, absolutely. That's the only time I see it.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, I don't get like a private screening. We may do like a screening of the first 2 episodes right before the show drops. But other than that, we're fans along with y'all. Like we do not know how things are being edited. The scenes that we're not a part of, we're not in, we don't see. So it's definitely we're fans too, watching the show back. I can't watch it too much after, but that's just because me as an actor, I'm analyzing everything. I'm thinking about so many different things, but I do always try to participate in the conversation online. So I'm definitely 3 a.m. on on Thursday nights. I'll be up watching that show. Yeah.
Listen, I was wondering about that because I know like last year I got a chance to attend the premiere party. And I was like, oh, they already, why they here? Did they already see this?
We did
like,
not see it.
I didn't know what the
leads probably do. The leads probably get some preview scene, but no, the rest of us, no, we do not see it at all.
Oh, that's interesting. That's very interesting.
Yeah.
So let's talk about this music because I'm very excited about this. I know a lot of people. I know like you're on the internet and you do your little thing, and sometimes you'll let your voice out. But I know that there are still a lot of people that do not know that you have an amazing voice.
Thank you.
So yeah, tell us what's going on with the music.
First of all, it's so funny to me. I didn't know that people didn't know I could sing. I thought everybody knew. I felt like I've always sung. I feel like as long as I've been out there,
like you're. First of all, your talking voice is a singing voice. Let's just say that. But I felt like everybody knew because you're always, you're always, even though you're animated and a lot of times you're joking when you do it. But I mean, you're always singing. So, but people are like, she sing. I'm like,
so many of my parodies have gone viral for me literally singing. I don't know how people didn't make the correlation. It's not a fake track. It's me singing on these things, and I'm doing full on operatic or Disney princess type songs. So I was baffled when I discovered that people didn't know I could sing. Even people at TPS, like directors were like, wait, you sing? Had no idea. We're 4 seasons in. So that kind of put a spark in my brain like, okay, I've let this sit for too long, and I'm not letting it sit no more. I'm coming for everything this year. Okay?
Listen, we're using all our gifts.
Absolutely. It's been long overdue because honestly, I love it so much, and the fact that I put it on the back burner is like mind-boggling to me because it's so much of a part of who I am. So.
It was actually, honestly, it was a shock to me that your music wasn't prioritized over acting, to be honest with you. One, because as a curvy woman, I know that I feel like, and maybe I'm wrong, but I feel like it's easier to tap into the music industry than it is to tap into film. And that's just because society act like they don't want to see us. But I know, like, especially working with Tyler Perry, like, I know that he is different. I know that his mind is different. And so I know that, like, he's intentional about making room for Black people, period. Not,
all shapes and sizes,
So, but I was like, and then because you, like, I was always around you, seeing you, hearing you sing. When you became, like hyper focused on your acting career, I was like, okay.
Well, I'm glad to see it from that perspective because I'm somebody who kind of just like leans into the opportunities that come, whether it was modeling, whether it was makeup artistry, whether it was acting or singing. I'm following God's lead. If opportunities are coming, that's what I'm leaning into. And there was a long period of time where singing was more of a hobby and a fun thing that I was doing as opposed to something I was making money off of. When I learned I could make money off of doing makeup, modeling, acting, those kind of just took precedent. I never wanted to put my acting down, but there's only 24 hours in a day. So I had to prioritize something, and I definitely don't regret it. I think being in my acting and focusing on that allowed me the success that I needed to have the finances and the community that I needed that was ready to lean in behind me, because now I do have a name and things like that that are gonna ultimately help you in any career. There's millions of people trying to break into acting and singing. So I was just like, where you want me to be, I'll be there.
So we didn't touch on this because I feel like it's so far behind you, but you are a makeup artist.
Yes.
I totally forgot about that. Like, we know the faces always beat, but I forgot that you were a makeup artist.
Yeah, and honestly, I started doing makeup because I was in school for theater, and part of our curriculum was stage makeup. So I had to learn how to turn people into animals, old people, all of that stuff. And I happen to have a talent at it. And my professor was like, you need to lean into this a little bit. And I was like, I've always been an artist, so I always knew it was something I would be skilled in. I had like the the detail to pull that off, but I didn't really see the benefit until I talked to my little sister, who's a professional model, and she was like, them makeup artists get the money, honey, and they're traveling and they're doing all the things, and it just allowed me to be in spaces that otherwise I would have never been able to be in. Being a makeup artist for talent on sets, touring with plays, whatever the case may be, I got into rooms that I wouldn't have been able to get into just by pursuing my acting career. I got in them a lot sooner in a different capacity. And then I could sneak in there while I'm doing your face, humming a little bit, or whatever. Even my first agency, I went on a trip with them to Jamaica to do makeup for a pilot that they were shooting. I had submitted to this agency maybe 10 times, no response. They booked me as this. I went to Jamaica with them. During that time, they're getting to know me, and they're just like, you're so funny, you're so talented. Why don't you act? And I'm like, I do.
I'm trying to.
I've actually been trying to get on your roster for a while, and they were like, oh, what? That kind of bumped me up to the top of their roster, and they were who I booked my first pilot with Color Creative and BET, and then ultimately Zatima and Sisters with. So shout out to Guild Talent. But yeah, so it just got me in a lot of different rooms and showed me the other side of stardom that I feel like I needed to know. I needed to see that, and it made me see it from a different way so that I know to always be respectful to everyone. I know how to come into situations, even from a production standpoint. I just have a better understanding of the whole project instead of just seeing it as I'm talent or I'm a lead or something, and coming from that angle. I know everybody's position, and that's been helpful.
Girl, you was gonna be respectful anyway, because I met your mama, and I feel like
she don't play.
I feel like she will beat the brakes off you if you are anywhere misrepresenting the family.
Still.
And that's something that I love about you. Like, you really have a beautiful family. Yeah. Y'all are extremely talented.
Thank you.
When I talk about you, I always tell people, like, I feel like every time, like, it's a bunch of siblings in the family, like, somebody be looking a little funny. Everybody ain't gorgeous. Everybody. All of, like, I mean, y'all look exactly alike.
Yeah, copy and paste. It's funny, even my sisters who don't have the same mother as me still look like me. Some of them look more like me than my full sisters. It's crazy.
What is going on?
Yeah.
Y'all look exactly alike.
Yeah.
And I love that. I love that. I think that you have a beautiful family.
Thank you.
You have a beautiful, beautiful, brilliant light. And I tell you this all the time. Like, I saw your potential a long time ago. Like, I knew that you were a star. And I'm just so glad to be able to call you friend. Like, I'm very proud of you.
Same.
I think that you're a great role model and representation for young Black girls, for young curvy girls, for curvy women who need to understand that it's okay to take up space. It's okay to be who you are. It's okay to be loud. It's okay to be bubbly. It's okay to shake your titties and your booty or whatever it is that you have that you feel like you want to, do. Like, I am so grateful for your space in this world, because you show up bold, you show up unapologetic, you show up beautiful, you show up peaceful and graceful, and all of the things that we need. So
thank you.
Thank you. Last but not least, what can we expect?
But before we even go there, I got to give you back your flowers, because you have a huge part to do with that. Your community that you've built, Lifestyle Honors, all of that. I had never really been exposed to the plus size community in Atlanta before these events. And it was so important seeing that community, seeing all these big, beautiful women with full lives, with families, with kids, with careers, and knowing that it was possible. So shout out to you for being that example. I love you.
Thank you so much. So what can we expect? Give us a little song. Sing us out of here. Tell us what we can expect.
Look, I'm not prepared. I cannot sing y'all.
Girl, you are never not prepared.
I'm not prepared to sing right now. I have not been doing what I need to do.
What's next? What's next?
Well, I will be dropping a single before the show drops. So before September 11th. We haven't put a date on it yet, but before September 11th, I'll be dropping my first single. And then a album should be coming not too long after. So y'all
What's the title?
I can't tell you none of that. Sorry, guys. We can get no tea. Well, but that's also because the decision is still we're still deciding which one to drop. But there's that. And then, of course, Zatima coming back September 11th. So yeah, just look out for all things Nzinga Imani. Shop my boutique, shop Namani, and yeah.
Okay, shop the boutique, shop the links,
Yes.
because we seen you doing your thing for Fashion Nova,
Yeah.
Lane
And Lane
Bryant,
Bryant,
and a
yeah.
couple other.
Yes, honey. Check
Okay,
out the
so
Instagram. All
I
the
love you.
details
What's the
there.
Instagram?
Instagram is Nzinga Imani, Nzinga Imani. Oh, and also I just did one of my first performances at Culture Night Live. We went through a 4-week development process where we had a trainer, a vocal coach, a choreography, and we put together a show, and it was
Amazing.
phenomenal. Over 300 tickets sold, a packed house of people who came and turned up. We had a good time.
It was
So
amazing.
that was a good time. Yeah.
I'm so
Yes.
proud of you.
Thank you. Same
All
here.
right. Bye, y'all.
Bye, beautiful.